So happy me. Boy. Craig starts in the middle of my sentence.
Shut up! Die! Welcome to the Riely Live Movie Review Podcast. It's the show where I review movies live on the internet for all to see and all to hear at twitch.tv/Riely Streams. I am your host, Riely, joined by the one, the only, the Arctic bird wizard herself, InsightZoidberg.
Yeah.
And of course, the the cringe child, Penguinmage.
Yo.
Woo!
Well, welcome to the podcast, folks. It's happening. We're doing it.
Yep.
There were some failed attempts, but now it's live. It's real. Uh, we're talking about Kiki's delivery service. When did this come out? 1990 something.
1989.
1989, folks. Hey, bada bada. All right, so it's 1989 Studio Ghibli film created by that one guy everybody likes, Miyazaki. Is that his
Goro
name?
Miyazaki.
Hayao Miyazaki. Hey.
Yep.
Oh. Tell me about him.
Well, he
Give me
made
your endless well of knowledge about Miyazaki.
Goro Miyazaki made the
Whoa,
the
whoa, whoa, whoa,
well-known
whoa, whoa.
classic
Hold
films.
on.
Yeah.
Goro is Hayao's son.
Yep,
It's
that's
Hayao
the joke.
Miyazaki.
That's the joke. That's my joke.
Yeah,
Bad
but
joke.
Peg doesn't know.
I was gonna say like I was gonna say he's known for such seminal classics as
Tales of Earthsea.
Earwig and the Witch and Tales from Earthsea.
Everybody's favorite films.
Yup.
To be fair, I haven't seen them, but I have not heard good things.
Fair, fair.
Does Studio Ghibli like make shit still?
Yes,
Yeah.
the Earwig and the Witch came out last year.
Oh, okay. Must be pretty good.
Yep. Not one thing wrong with it. Hayao Miyazaki has the worst taste in his son's movies, okay? He thinks I'm not a huge fan of Tales from Earthsea either, but he thinks Tales from Earthsea is worse than Earwig and the Witch? No. No. Die. But I guess I'll give a little bit of backstory for because when you said uh reviewing Ghibli movies with me with Penguin on I think the Minions was it?
Yeah, I think
Uh
that's the first time I mentioned it like on a show.
okay.
Unless Variety Hour is where it was conceived, which is possible.
Hmm. Um I have always wanted to do a podcast with Penguin since the first time I listened to the
Since the first
Riley
time you listened
the
1 month
Digimon
ago.
movie review. Yes.
The best movie
For the
ever.
past entire month. It was like 3 a.m. and I thought I had the entirety of the PCP after the Yellow episode queued up on Spotify, but I actually didn't because I listened to Largest Issue and then I cleaned up I can't speak. I queued up the Yellow episode, the PCP episode. And after that I expected more PCP, and then I hear Riely start talking, and I'm like, ah. And then Penguin starts talking, and
And you're like,
immediately
oh.
I'm like, yeah, I went, get out of here, die, no, leave, goodbye.
What was that?
Incredible. Um, but yeah, and so I heard Riely talking, and I was like, Penguin talking. I was like, oh. And then the Digimon review, I listened to the whole thing, and I was like, hmm. Penguinmage. I need to look up this mage character. She sounds suspiciously familiar for some reason. Um, but Penguin, I will say you are the best podcaster with the word mage at the end of their name.
Thanks. I'm not sure what kind of competition I have, but I'll take the compliment.
um, and so
I know of one other, and I believe that's the one Inside is thinking of. And yeah, I think
yes,
Penguin's got her beat.
yep. Um, but and I thought about it more, and I also realized that I watched Nausicaa a couple months ago, and after watching that, I decided I wanted to watch all of the Ghibli movies because I watched them years ago,
Is it
and I
Ghibli or is it
hated most of
Ghibli?
them. It's Ghibli.
Penguin?
It's Ghibli. That's the
Uh,
That's not.
official
I asked
pronunciation.
Penguin Mage.
I've heard it both ways. Ghibli, I think, is the Americanized version of it.
I
I could
see.
be
I
wrong.
see.
One of them is right, one of them is wrong, but I mean, we know what you're talking about, so it's fine.
Hmm. Uh, and because I watched them like years back, all dubbed, and I hated them all. Which I guess I should say first. Did you two watch this film subbed or dubbed?
I watched
I
it dubbed.
I
I don't really
watched
have
it
a preference when it comes to this movie, so
I
I
watched it
just asked.
subbed first, but I do have a preference towards the original Disney dub because that's the
Hmm.
one I watched as a
The
kid.
Disney dub.
Yeah.
The fuck is the Disney dub?
Uh, that's pretty much the version you watched. Except the version that you watched, the one that we watched on HBO is edited different, like it has a lot of stuff cut from it that wasn't in the original English dub.
Wait.
Wait,
Well, so there's more stuff cut from the Disney dub, or there's more stuff cut from this.
Um, okay, so like the original Japanese version is very like quiet, like there's not as much stuff going on in when was this dubbed? 90 something, 98 maybe, 99,
Probably something like that.
somewhere. Okay. The English
Sometime in human
sometime
history.
and yeah, I think 1990 is what I'm looking at. That English dub had a lot of ad-libbed added lines for Gigi the cat, and also the ending is different.
Does Gigi not talk as much in the original version?
Right. So the version that you watched has a lot of those lines cut out.
Yeah, it's almost like they turned the movie into literally Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Also, they got rid of the opening and closing songs that Sydney Forrest did, and that is a sin and a tragedy because they're very good.
Who the fuck is Sydney Forrest?
She did the opening and closing for Kiki's Delivery Service. Do I know what else she did? No.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Well, before we start discussing specifics of the movie, here on the
I
show.
didn't finish I didn't finish
Oh,
my thing.
yeah.
It's
Please continue telling us your Penguin Mage origin story. God,
this isn't my Penguinmage origin story anymore. This
it's
is
your
my
Studio
origin story,
Ghibli.
my Ghibli origin story. And get, Riley,
What?
get Jason out of here.
What is he doing here? He hasn't said anything. What's the? Why are you complaining?
Because he's in the call, and that's illegal.
Just
Leave him
let
alone.
just let
Leave
him
him
be.
be.
Continue.
Alright, it's fine. It's fine. Um, anyways, yeah. So I had watched the dubs. I watched them all dubbed years back, and I hated most of them. And I gave Nausicaa a 5, I believe, the first time. But I rewatched it.
Jason, but not me. Fuck you, Demigloom.
I rewatched it, and gave it a 10. And so I was like, I should rewatch all of these. And so I watched Laputa, and by the way, Kiki's Delivery. Do you two know about Ghibli Fest? I
Yep.
assume Penguin. Okay, yeah. Riley, do you know about Ghibli Fest?
What the fuck is Ghibli Fest?
It's the thing that they play in theaters where they just play a bunch of Ghibli movies in theaters every year.
Oh, okay.
And Kiki's Delivery Service is playing in like a week or so.
I
So
saw I saw the
it's
trailer for that event. That's why I wanted to watch this movie. I don't think it's not playing in my theater, so I didn't wait for the event. But I saw the trailer when I was watching another film, and I was like, this movie looks fun.
I'm probably gonna rewatch it in theaters. Uh,
I was really
because from
upset last year I missed Princess Mononoke in theaters, and they kind of like
yeah,
rotate
I,
each year.
You see, I'm very interested in
uh-huh.
Princess Mononoke. If we keep
This
watching these movies, Princess
they did.
Mononoke. Oh, go ahead.
Mhm. They did play Princess Mononoke this year, but I missed Ponyo, and I was so sad.
Oh,
But we're doing Ponyo next. That is 100%. We are doing Ponyo next.
Okay, good. Um, but
Ponyo is like an unsolved mystery from my childhood. I had a VHS tape or like a
Ponyo
DVD with a trailer for Ponyo, and I'm like, this movie looks great, and then I never got to watch it.
is
So
amazing.
we're doing Ponyo next, and then Princess Mononoke,
yeah.
Um,
and
so,
then Penguin can choose the order from there. But those are the first three I want to see.
and yeah, so the last one I saw the last one at Ghibli Fest was The Cat Returns, which is my favorite Ghibli movie, so I was very happy. Uh, I was like, I cried like 4 times, and nobody else in the theater was crying. Uh,
I actually haven't seen that one. I've always wanted to because I
Ooh.
really liked Whisper of the Heart as a kid, but I haven't seen The Cat Returns.
The Cat Returns is like my favorite movie, aside from the K-On movie. But
The Cat Returns
uh,
does look pretty base. I just saw like a poster for that movie, and it's like, yeah, that cat looks cool. I want to see him return.
but yeah, so if we end up selling the audience, I mean, I don't know about you two's opinions, but if we end up selling the audience on the movie, I guess they can go see it on, I
They can go
believe,
see in the
August
theaters
1st. I
coming
think
soon.
it might be like July 23rd or something, sometime
I think
around
it's
Oh,
there.
the
something like that.
29th. It's the
They
29th, and then a few days in August.
yeah. They always play the subs on Mondays for some reason,
Yeah, I
and then
know.
they play the dubs on all the other days. It's annoying.
There's usually like 2 dub days and 1 sub day.
Yeah. So yeah, I
Imagine
guess we
watching
can.
subs.
Uh,
Imagine reading. Cringe. All right, but
Some
uh,
people can read.
so
now that we
yes,
got
I think we can get into the movie now. Yeah.
yeah, now that we got Insight's fucking shitty 10-minute backstory out of the way, you've lost points, by the way. Um,
What? No, that was good. You
that's
suck.
bad.
You're the
You
worst.
suck.
No.
Penguin. Okay, so this is your first time on this show, so we do usually assume everybody listening has either seen the movie or doesn't care to. So we just give a very like brief, vague, one paragraph summary of what the movie is about. So Penguin, give it to us.
Coming of age story of young witch who moves to a seaside town and learns good. I don't
Work
even know
ethic.
work ethic. I don't even
She
know.
learns to be a slave to capitalism. That's the
I
lesson of the film.
I don't think it is. I think maybe being more comfortable with uh what you want to do is a better way to put it.
Yeah. Nah, just
Not
become a
really,
slave, a
not
cog in the
really
machine.
slavery.
This is so sad. I had this whole like I like practiced my plot synopsis for the movie.
Why did you think I would ask you when
I
Penguin
don't know.
was
You
here?
asked me the last time.
Was Penguin here last time when we watched fucking
No.
Minions: The Rise of Gru? Which is better than this film, by the way.
Excuse you.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I joke. Um, but I guess specific aspects of the movie we want to discuss. I'm sure both of you have some stuff on the tip of your tongue, so I'm just gonna take my hands off the steering wheel and let one of you grab it.
All right. I guess so. Should we? I guess we should start by talking about not the ending, even though that's what I have the most to say about. So I guess we should leave that for later. But it it struck me very early on while I was watching Lapta. It struck me that Cheetah in Lapita looks exactly like my good friend Celery Demon, who Riley loves to dox the real name of all the time. Uh, and I was like, that's interesting. And then I watched this movie and I was like, whoa, multiple Ghibli girls look like her. And after a little bit, it struck me that
Real life
Kiki
Ghibli
and
girl,
Shita,
celery
that
demon.
that Kiki and Shita, the reason why, I think that I thought they both looked like her was that Kiki and Shita look like almost identical to me.
Is it bad that I don't remember the names of either of like the females who take in Kiki? Like the very important characters.
I don't I don't
I,
remember
I
the
remember
name of the
very few
painter and
character names.
female.
I remember Kiki, I remember Gigi, and I remember fucking Tombo.
Well, to be fair,
Yeah,
they
that's
don't
me.
say they don't say one of their names as much, but they do say Asano, who is the pregnant baker's
Asano,
wife.
that's
Yeah.
it.
And then Ursula is the artist in the woods.
Mm,
Ursula, okay.
I don't actually think they mention her name a lot though. Maybe once
Urs-
or twice.
I
the
don't
chick who
remember
shows off her
hearing
legs to a random trucker to prove that she's a woman.
Look, I'm not even gonna lie. I think Ursula was like my gay awakening.
it. Fair.
She is pretty based.
I thought that this is my hot take. The really bratty girl that was like, I hate my grandma's pie.
Oh my god, yeah.
She, uh, I found her more captivating, I guess, for lack of a
Wasn't she
better.
like the same age as Kiki?
Well, I can say that because I'm underage.
That's true.
Uh,
You are in a similar range. I guess it's not that bad.
hey, yup.
All right, Penguin. You got your tabs open. You're ready for this podcast. What are we talking about now?
I
Yeah.
mean, so the version that I remember and the version that I loved as a kid is much different from the version that you have seen. And because Insight has mm, mostly watched the sub version,
Mm.
it's I feel like it's a different experience. And I'm not saying that one is better than the other, but the one that I prefer is the first one that I had, which is sassy as heck Gigi. Like, there are just so many little quips that were cut out that I just missed this time watching around.
It's literally just to be more like Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Well, I mean, this probably, yeah.
The quippy, deep voice black cat. Like, come on.
I mean,
Um,
doesn't this predate Sabrina?
It probably does, but I feel like the dub took a lot of inspiration from Sabrina.
Um, well, the apparently a lot of the lines that Phil Hartman did for Gigi were ad-libbed, and so they were just thrown in there.
What else
but
does Phil Hartman voice? Does he voice the cat from Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
Pretty sure no. Pretty sure he
there's
was.
someone, there's a character that I really like that Phil Hartman voices, and I don't remember who it was.
Well, we can
Gigi.
look film. Um, This was one of his last roles though
yeah.
before he died, so it would have had to been an older.
Yeah. It was the Simpsons characters that he played. That was it.
Troy McClure. The only one I'm seeing. And Lionel Hutz.
This is so funny. It's like just a ton of Simpsons characters, a Dennis the Menace character, some SNL characters, and then Gigi Kiki's delivery service.
Gotta throw it in there.
What a career. What are some of the other voice talent? Like, has the girl who voiced Kiki done anything else? Who's
Uh,
she?
Kirsten
Wasn't it
Dunst.
like, yeah, Kirsten
What the
Dunst?
fuck? What?
Yeah.
So
For some
yeah,
reason, I
she's
thought
she's
Keira
done a few
Knightley for a
things.
second. I was like, what? No.
What?
Yeah.
Kirsten Dunst?
Yeah.
That's not Kirsten Dunst.
Yes, it
Yes, it is.
is.
It
You can
can't
look it
be.
up. I clicked on Kiki on HBO or somewhere, and I saw Kirsten Dunst Kiki, and I was like, what?
Okay, well, damn. Also, Insight Demi says you're talking like Mr. Girl.
No.
Yeah, I guess there was an interesting voice cast behind this, huh?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them I don't recognize now because, like, it was a 90s movie that they were picking talent from. But,
Bro, can we talk about how our boy Tombo dealt with so much disrespect?
dude, I hate Tombo. I hate him
What?
Yes,
so much.
I
Tombo's
hate
big.
Tombo as well.
Tombo was the hero of the film.
Tombo was annoying.
Yes,
I love
thank
Tombo.
you. I was afraid to say it because I didn't know
No,
whether you would like him or not.
I've never liked Tombo. Like, even as a kid, I was like, man, I really hope that she just bullies the hell out of this kid. Doesn't.
Why? He's so nice. He's
Face.
such a nice boy.
He's so, like, obnoxious. I just don't like him.
He just wants to be friends with Kiki, and Kiki's really mean to him.
Yeah, he's trying way too hard. Like,
Listen, you gotta respect the grind.
no, no, no. He should have respected the first no.
You gotta meet to Tombo.
I don't appreciate this Tombo slander.
Sorry, that's all this is now is how much we hate Tombo.
You're all wrong about Tombo. He's
This
base.
this this entire podcast just feels like Insight and Penguin versus Riely.
That's how the
It's
best
over.
ones are. But yeah, so like I prefer that version. But as a whole, I think they pretty much encompass the same kind of like story, except for the ending, which like Insight said we'll talk about a little later. Um,
What else do we have to talk about? Because I want to know about this ending. Because if it's different from the ending I saw,
It should
I
be
would.
the same.
Wait. So why do we keep talking like there's a different ending?
We're
okay,
not
so
talking about
there's
wait.
not a different
er,
ending, but the ending is different depending on which version you um
I was just gonna talk about the ending because how much I hated it.
What, the ending where everything is happily ever after?
No, the one where just like suddenly it just becomes like a really bad. It suddenly just the this blimp thing just crushes into every building, and then
Oh yeah.
Kiki just like is like flying up and down, and like the broom thing isn't working. And then it just randomly, abruptly is just like, "Yay, we saved him!" Credits.
I mean that's
It's like
how they're that's a Ghibli movie. That's how they all are.
that it didn't seem so abrupt in like Nausicaa and Laputa and The Cat Returns. Like there's like some sort of fade out or something. In this movie, it was just like, "Yay," and then it cut to credits.
Yeah,
Just
but
like
there's a lot
epic.
Like there's a lot of animation during the credits, and so I guess they kind
Yeah,
of fill it in that way.
I suppose.
Yeah,
Um,
she's having a good time during the credits.
And
yeah,
there's the epic Marvel level post credits scene.
of
That's not
her.
real.
Yeah, it is. It's when
Yeah, the
her
scene that
family gets
happens
the
after all the
letter.
credits. Yeah.
Wait, what?
You didn't
You
get you
just
did.
stopped. You just stopped when the credits started rolling.
No. Okay, I remember what you're talking about, but I didn't remember it being after the credits. No, yeah, you're right. That was after the credits. My bad.
Yeah.
My B.
Right.
Hashtag fake fan.
Yeah, I'm a fake fan of Kiki's Delivery Service.
Okay. So, as much as I enjoy this movie, I cannot watch it the whole way through in one
The ending's
sitting.
really bad.
What'd you
I
say?
get it. The ending's really bad. But I was gonna say, in fairness, I did not watch it the whole way through because yesterday I watched about the first half and then I had to stop because my mom went to bed.
Why did your mom want to watch Kiki's Delivery Service with you?
Because I was like, I'm gonna watch Kiki, and she was like, no, because we watched all the other Ghibli movies together.
Oh, cool. That's based.
Good. But
Very good, mom movies. Watch all the Ghibli movies with your parents.
wait till
Insight
I.
Momberg sounds pretty based.
Yes.
Alright, well, what else we got? We're only 30 minutes
It
in.
was, but I was gonna say it was the most, it was probably the most peaceful interaction I've had with my parents in a while. Very
Nice.
good. Nice.
It's a very slow. I don't want to say like it's not slow. It's just more like it's very, very hard slice of life, which
Yeah.
Miyazaki does
Well,
a lot in his movies, but this one is just kind of like very centered around it. Like it's all casual.
but in fairness, the Nausicaa is like one of my favorite movies, and Nausicaa is like a lot slower than this movie. It's like half of Nausicaa is just like shots of like the atmosphere
Yeah, I haven't seen
with
all
no
of
music.
Nausicaa either,
Nausicaa's
and I've
amazing.
only seen it one time, and it was when I was very young, so I do not remember it.
Everyone go out and watch Nausicaa. Incredible.
Shut the fuck up, Jack. Oh shit, Riley's talking to another woman. That's new. I have female friends. Die.
It's only because we
Nausicaa.
like to bully him.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Um, but I would probably say that I like this movie more than Nausicaa still though.
This movie
The
is,
ending,
like, beautiful.
yeah.
This
Well, I
The
movie's
mean,
ending
fucking
detracts from the
awesome.
movie.
yeah, I mean,
I was gonna give it a 10, but the ending was so bad that I lowered my score to a 9.
Stop saying your score before we get to the part of the
Oh,
podcast where we say the
what?
score.
No, that was a joke. I gave it a 9 in Minecraft. Wait a minute,
Okay.
I actually said the wrong score. I didn't give it a 9. Yay.
Die. Anyway.
I'm not even joking. I didn't give the movie a 9. I'll get to my real score at the end.
But yeah, this movie like looks amazing, sounds amazing. The music is great. The characters are fun. This is just really good.
Yeah,
yeah, I
it's
can't
a
believe
very
you really
great movie.
haven't seen any of these films besides Spirited Away.
Spirited Away is like my least favorite one, and I still gave it
That
of the ones I've
main
seen
character was
recently.
so
And
unlikable.
And I still gave it an 8 out of
and
I wanted to kill the little girl from Spirited Away.
no, what is wrong with you
I
guys?
wanted to send her spirit away.
I didn't say I want. I didn't say I wanted to kill the girl from Stranger Things, O'Reilly.
Insight, get better internet.
No, do I have to move my mic closer? It's probably too far away. I'll have to speak quieter now, so it doesn't like murder the microphone.
Are there any like specific scenes you want to discuss in
Uh,
more detail?
there are a
That
lot of
that
these scenes that stand out visually, like mentally, that I think about when I think about this movie. The first one is when she lands in the train and the cows are attacking her feet after she wakes up.
That was pretty funny. That was cute.
The second one is Gigi pointing at the cat mug.
Look, it's me.
Um, a third one, which isn't really like a scene, it's more just like a line that Kiki says. She's like something about pancakes and getting fat. Every time I
That
have
that
pancakes, that is
interaction
what
was
I think
cute.
of.
That
That is
whole
what I
Oh
think
she's
of.
like
yeah, that's
arguing with
great.
Gigi about pancakes and how they're gonna make them
Uh-huh.
fat.
Yeah. Um,
Don't be a Riley. Don't eat too much pancakes.
Shut up. Die.
uh, another one is, which always looks good, but I feel like it'd probably be really disgusting, is the fish shaped
The
pie or whatever.
pumpkin fish pot
Yeah,
pie.
I always wanted to eat that so bad.
I don't think you'd
Pumpkin
have a
herring
very good
pie.
time. I don't
I
think
don't
you'd be
think I would
very good.
either, but
uh,
go
I
ahead.
want to talk. I want to talk about the opening credits to this movie because they are beautiful. I love the opening credits. It's like one
This
of
whole
my
movie's
favorite
beautiful.
sequences. It's like one of my favorite sequences is in any Miyazaki movie is the opening credits to this movie. It's just so incredible, and the song is pretty good. It's not good. It's not as
Pretty
good
much
as
better in the 90 version of the English dub.
I have not heard the dub version, but I probably have like a long time ago, but I don't remember it. But there are better Ghibli songs, but I don't care. The movie has a beautiful score as well, like every other Miyazaki. Yeah, like
Oh
every other
yeah.
Miyazaki movie. Uh,
Yeah, all the
every
music is
Miyazaki
great.
movie has an amazing score. My favorite is still Totoro. It's probably tied. Totoro and Laputa are probably tied as my favorite scores in
Yeah,
all the
this movie's
Ghibli movies.
soundtrack is almost as good as Juno's.
I've been meaning to rewatch Juno because every
Yeah,
time I
you,
think
you
about
you
it,
weren't
I keep
born
liking it.
yet when you watched Juno.
That's right. Wait, no, I was born. It was Turning
That was the
Red.
first thing you
It
watched,
was it was Turning Red was the first thing I watched.
and then Juno. Those
Yeah,
are
and
the
then
only.
Juno. Yeah. I'd like to denounce my ways from when I initially watched Turning Red. I have grown to appreciate the women in my life.
I like this insight lore we've created. How old are you canonically? Like 4 months
3
old?
months. 3 months old. I'm turning 4 months old tomorrow.
Epic.
Intensely epic. And the best part is that it was all created in the Juno review. Like there's been no additions to the lore outside of the Juno review.
We gotta figure out. We gotta tell the stories of InsightZoidberg and his infancy.
Someday.
This is the same general appeal as the show Rugrats. Just watch the little InsightZoidberg
My
getting into
YouTube
adventures.
my YouTube channel is like the more autistic equivalent to Rugrats.
You can't say that on Twitch.
But I can't. What do you mean I can't say
No,
that on Twitch?
you can't use
Does Twitch?
autistic as a blanket term on Twitch.
What? But I'm saying it's better than Rugrats
That's
because
true.
autistic people are great.
Yeah. Equality here on the Riely stream.
Yes.
Penguin, what is your opinion on autistic people?
I'm not. We're not. Y'all can. I'm not.
What?
Okay.
Just say you love autistic people, and then everyone on the internet will love you.
Then everybody will clap.
Yes, except for like Ethan Ralph, who is more autistic than everyone else.
Stop.
Ethan Ralph is the only good thing about Ethan Ralph is that he's
The next
autistic.
time you say Ethan Ralph, I'm kicking you from the call. Nobody cares about that
No.
fucking fat guy. Let's continue our review of Kiki's delivery service.
Yes, get back to the movie after the 30-minute long rant. Um so yeah, the opening credits are beautiful. The entire opening scene set me up for it's like one of my favorite scenes in the movie is the whole opening. Uh and the scene with the the propeller bike was epic,
See? That's why Tombo's
legendary.
great! The legendary
O-
fucking propeller bike.
only good thing Tombo's ever done.
And even then, it was a stretch.
Tombo's a fucking legend. I don't understand. You guys need to get Tombo pilled, okay?
um,
Nah, honestly, Tombo was victimized. What a fucking... Kiki, like, destroyed him. She, like, wouldn't say a word to him for, like, ever. And then she had, like, one, like, really nice day with him. And then she ghosted him, and then he calls her, and she says, "Never call me again," and hangs up on him.
God. I'll admit, even though I hate Tombo, the bullying got a little excessive at times.
Yeah, how could you do that to Tombo?
Oh, I mean, if he just understood the word no, he wouldn't have gotten
Yeah,
bullied so hard.
yeah, exactly. No doesn't mean yes.
He just wanted to be your friend. Shouldn't even tell him
Can't
his
make that joke
name.
on Twitch. Can't make that joke on Twitch.
Yeah, yeah, kid, put it away.
Yeah.
We're not
I'm
live
not.
on fucking D Live. We're live on Twitch. Please
I'm.
keep it
Unlike the Minions review,
reasonable.
I'm not. I'm not gonna say I can't say it and then immediately say it.
I had to delete that VOD. It was too much. I might have to delete this VOD too. It might already be
Wait,
out.
what? No.
No. It still goes up on like YouTube and the mega feed, but I meant
This
deleting the
vid is
VOD from
wait.
Twitch.
This VOD is aut- uh this the worst thing we've
Don't
done
say
in
it
this VOD
again.
so
Don't
far.
say it again.
I'm not gonna say the man's name. Okay. I'm not gonna say his name.
No, I meant the word.
The only thing we've done is praise that group of people. And I guess
Demerit.
Twitch is so ableist
Demerit.
that they
Demerit,
won't allow us
demerit,
to do it.
demerit.
Penguin, do you think that we shouldn't be allowed to praise that group of people
Insight,
on
We
shut
Twitch?
the
we need to be
fuck
quiet.
up.
All right, fair.
Alright, do we want to talk about some things that actually happened in this movie? Or
I had things I wanted to say and now I forgot them.
good job, Insight. Round of applause for InsightZoidberg, folks. Really brought his A game today.
I brought my A game in the first 20 minutes until you shut me down and said that I was talking too much, and now I don't care anymore.
Mm.
What did I say? You were talking too much.
I went on this great story, and you said, you were like, oh, you talked for a whole 10 minutes. Because, the last thing that people want to hear on podcasts is people talking for a long time.
Fair.
You know, everyone loves the podcasts. You know, that's why Mage is everyone's favorite PCP member. Lethal Aurora Mage, not you, Penguin. You're great.
Nobody calls her Mage, so I don't think she had confusion.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mo Diggity's in chat. He wants me to notice him. He said, the first of all, he posted "You anime is gross." Then some Uganda Knuckles. Then I love new Ghostbusters, She-Ra, and Steven Universe. Durr. Then lol. Then notice me. Then an untrue claim that I quote deep throat foot long hot dogs. And and then he said, "You guys seen that one time in My Little Pony where they did the magic of friendship thing with the ponies?" Yeah, I've seen that one. That's pretty good.
Wait, what? Hmm. I might have seen that one. I don't know.
You're gonna have to
Can
point me
you
to the
can you
episode
tell me
number.
which? Yeah. Can you tell me which episode it was?
I think I
Wasn't
think
that
Peng-
like
I
season
think Penguin's about
three?
ready to hang up. So let's talk
Wait,
about
was
Kiki's
okay.
delivery
What
service.
was wait? But was that in season five? Because I didn't
Nobody
watch season.
cares about My Little Pony. Shut up. The bit is over. It's done.
All right. Yeah. Back to Kiki's delivery service. The topic of the stream, believe it or not. Um.
Kiki's just like so nice. She's
Yes,
so
Kiki's
nice.
amazing.
She's such like
Kiki's
a
like
positive force.
the word I would use to describe this movie is delightful.
Except specifically to Tombo.
Yeah.
That's the only amount of vitriol she has is towards Tombo specifically.
Yes.
It is, yeah.
She's just like such this like sweet little girl this entire movie, and then like her first couple interactions with Tombo, she's like, "Fuck you! I want literally
Like
nothing to do with
die.
you.
I
Die."
want you to die.
Tombo made that propeller bike though. Just remember,
Yeah.
Ooh.
The I did okay. As much
dude.
as I
The
have
part of the ending when he actually made the full like bike plane, that was lit as fuck. Him and Kiki were flying around together. That was based.
as much as I've complained about the ending of this movie, uh I did laugh a lot. Every time Kiki went down and then went back up. And because I was like, when the blimp was going to the tower, I was like, wouldn't it be funny if it just crashed into the tower? And it just like did. And I was like, what?
Wouldn't it
Because
be funny if everyone died?
the whole movie up until then is like relatively like subdued. Like even the
What do you think
propeller.
the rough estimate? What do you think the casualty count was of that
Oh
blimp
boy.
incident?
Oh boy.
Probably in the tens, the higher tens.
But the
Penguin, how many
propeller.
people do you think died in that scene?
Definitely more than two.
Man, what that's like a Matt Pat level theory. Kiki and Tombo actually died, and the rest of it is just a hallucination while Kiki was in like a coma.
None of it is real. The ending of Kiki's delivery service
Yes.
is actually a tragic death.
Yep.
Everybody in the
Don't
town
hug
dies.
me in.
It's a Pompeii scenario, but with a fucking blimp instead of a volcano.
Shout out to the new Matt Pat video about Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, where he posits the theory that the reason why the trailer is about a fly it has to do with the world political economy in the late 30s, and that's why it's coming out in
Yeah,
September.
of course. What else would a fly mean?
Yeah. It's almost if as if that has been a running motif since episode 3.
Uh-oh, it's over. It's done.
What? Is she dead? Is Penguin dead?
No, the stream's dead.
What? No!
It's over.
Alright, that's it. We gotta. There's only one solution. And it's
What's
not
this?
you giving me your stream key.
You're not allowed to go live. Stop it.
Okay. Fine.
Didn't even get to tell you how the endings were different.
Sad.
Fuck.
Okay, if you don't go live in the next 5 minutes, I
I'm
am
still
going to
live, but it's
eat.
fucking up. And shut up, Insight. God. Jesus. Why is it doing this? Alright, whatever. We're 45 minutes in. We're gonna finish it, even if it's only the Craig version that's finished.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave the stream going, and maybe it'll stabilize at some point. But yeah, let's talk about how the endings are different.
Yeah. Sure. Wait a second. Hold quick.
Wait, so what?
Wait.
What? Wait for what?
All right. All right. You two talk about the movie.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, so in the original Japanese version and the version that you watched tonight, Riley, uh, at the end, Gigi did not talk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Hold on a second. Penguin. All right. Hey everybody. Welcome to episode 1 of the Ghibli Cast. I'm your host, Insight
Insight, I
Zoidberg,
swear
joined
to
by
fucking
Riely and
God.
Penguinmage. All right, go on, Penguin.
Hey,
Oh,
Penguin. Let's
he's
let's
dead.
continue.
Uh, in the original version that Miyazaki intended, Gigi does not talk at the end. This is because Gigi was supposed to signify Kiki's growth in her childhood, basically. And so her losing the ability to talk to Gigi and then not gaining it back was basically like visualizing her growth without her, I guess, familiar. However, in the original Disney dub,
Mhm.
at the end, when Gigi jumps up onto her shoulder after she rescues Tombo and the blimp and whatever, he talks again.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's kind of
So
sad though. She can't talk to her friend anymore.
it is, but like it was a good thing initially. Like I wish I knew where the quote was because there was some, I think it might be in the book for Kiki's delivery service, like the original book that got translated a year or so ago.
Was
Um,
there a book?
yeah, like it's based on a book, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah,
Okay.
adapted from the 1985 novel. But there was an English version released a year or so ago. And in there it said that eventually a witch and their cat go their separate ways
Oh.
once they've reached quote adulthood, basically. And so while I do like the version where Gigi talks more, I feel like thematically it makes more sense uh in the original, whereas no Gigi talking.
Yeah, that's kind of weird then that they did it like that.
Well, I mean, it was Disney and they wanted to change everything, so you know.
Fair enough. All right, I gotta give the roll for Insight to get back in here. Hi, Insight.
Okay. Hi, everybody.
Welcome back. Are you gonna behave now?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Any other
I just,
specific
I
scenes or
just didn't want to,
aspects you want
I
to
just
talk
didn't
about?
want to, I just don't want to let Penguin down, She's one of my biggest
One of your
idols, and I
heroes, your
want her to.
inspirations.
I literally told my parents that you were my hero, Penguin.
That's sad. You shouldn't tell them that. I'm
My
a
hero is
terrible role model.
Penguinmage from Riely Universe Podcast.
As long as I don't let Penguin down, please
The
forgive me.
best character from the Riely Cinematic Universe.
Of course.
Yay, thank you.
No, saying Penguin's the best character in the Riely Cinematic Universe. You're the
Yeah, I
worst.
know. I don't care about you, Riley. I'm replying to
D
Penguin.
tier.
Shut up.
All right. Anything else we want to discuss, or are we going to wrap up questions?
Yeah, we can do wrap-up questions, I think, unless there's anything Penguin wants to say.
I think I'm good.
All right. So the wrap up questions might be a little hard to answer. I don't know if you're aware, Penguin. You got to give a favorite character, a favorite scene, and rate it out of 10.
Oh no.
Difficult task, but you got to do them. It's important. So let's go around the horn. We'll let Penguin go last. Insight. I'm putting you on the spot first. Who's your favorite character in this film?
All right, this is a very basic answer, but Kiki. I like her a lot. She's my favorite.
Pretty good. Anything else to add?
No, that's about it. I don't really have any deep thoughts on any of the characters in this movie besides I hate Tombo and I love Kiki.
Okay. What about you, Penguin?
Um, I
Wait,
guess
I
it
thought
would
you said
depend.
you'd let Penguin go last.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
you're
lied.
right. Never mind.
It,
Okay. My favorite character is, you see, strong honorable mention to Tombo, but I gotta give it to Kiki too. She's so nice. She's so
you don't even like
delightful.
Tombo.
I love Tombo. Tombo's based as fuck, but Kiki, she's just so delightful. Just like anytime she's on screen, I just got a smile on my face. She's just such like this nice force of being. I love Kiki. She's great. What about you, Penguin?
Okay, so depending on which version I watch, easy answer would be Gigi. Phil Hartman did great with him. And like that added lines really add to like the sassy, sarcastic cat, which I really love. But if I look at it separately from that, say if I watched it sub, it would also be Kiki. Yeah.
Wait, okay, so your answer is Gigi in one very specific version and Kiki everywhere
Any other
else.
time. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Right.
Favorite scene?
I already
Uh
said my favorite scene, the opening credits, or the opening scene, the big
that's
opening
that's
scene.
that's certainly fair. It's kind of hard to nail down what my favorite scene was. It's just a very good experience. I guess it's kind of hard. I guess this is lumping a bunch of scenes into one, but I feel like you could describe it as one big scene, just like the time that Kiki and Ursula spend together after
Mm.
Kiki stops knowing how to fly.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a very good moment.
Just very heartfelt, a lot of funny moments. Again, I referenced the Ursula showing a trucker her legs to verify that she's a female.
Like,
Yeah,
when they're going to bed, that was pretty adorable.
that was cute. That's great.
Yeah.
What about you? And oh wait, what about you, Penguin? Never mind.
You kind of stole mine, so I'm gonna go for a different one. So I think as a child, I thought this movie was a whole lot longer, but like the past few times I've watched it, like it just like it's beat after beat. But the one that I remember like that stands out a lot, and I don't know why, because like nothing really serious is happening, is where she has to help the old lady bake the pie, and just like that whole little section of her doing like house chores and like
You're gonna be
standing
late to
up
the
and changing.
party.
Yeah. Like where she's standing up on the
Yep.
chair, changing the light bulb, and the maid or like whatever is just standing there holding the chair, watching her. Like I just really enjoyed that like little section there for some reason. And I think I just really like the old lady. Like she's so sweet.
That old lady's maid is like an insane person.
Yeah, it's
She's
great.
like she's watching people die on the television, and she's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
this is fun."
That literally me in the ending scene.
Literally me. It's literally me, bro.
I never made that connection in my mind. I was watching that and I was like, man, this girl is sick. But when the blimp crashed into the like tower, I was laughing so hard because it was so that entire ending scene, because the rest of the movie felt so like subdued in comparison, and then suddenly like all of the buildings in the town are like being destroyed, and like Tombo and Kiki almost like fall to their death. I guess that happens a lot of times actually, but the it's it was played more stressful to me that time. That's a
Understandable.
running motif, Kiki almost falling to her death.
Can't fly
All right.
good.
So I guess it's rating out of 10 time, and I'm gonna come right out and say, yeah, this movie's a 10. Like it's literally a masterpiece. Like it's just so a smile's on your face the whole time. It looks beautiful. Everything about it is just like expertly crafted. Obviously, everything I've heard about Miyazaki is true. He's a genius. This movie's fucking brilliant. 10 out of 10. What about you, Insight?
My 9 out of 10 rating from earlier in the podcast is actually not true. My rating was a 9.5
Where does it lose the point five, if you don't mind me
because of the
asking?
ending.
Why do you hate the ending so much?
Because it just felt so like the rest felt like so heartfelt and thoughtful, and the ending felt like dumb power explode, boom, and then it just abruptly cut to the credits, and I was like, what?
Fair enough. What about you, Penguin?
Uh, I'd give it a 9, probably.
Hmm.
All right. Yeah, I have a
In
feeling I'm
my
going to be giving out a lot of tens as we review these Ghibli movies because this one has immediately impressed me. And it's not even one of the ones I hear a lot about. Like, I hear a lot about fucking Princess Mononoke. I hear a lot about My Neighbor Totoro.
Princess
I, I've I,
Mononoke,
I've
I
recently heard
think.
about The Cat Returns a good bit.
Mhm.
Maybe I should rewatch Spirited Away because I was not in the best frame of mind when I watched that film. Um, I don't know. Seems pretty
My
good.
mhm. If anyone's curious, I put this movie in my big Ghibli ranking above Nausicaa and under Labata Castle in the Sky.
Oh, are we gonna do that as we go through?
Did we?
That would be cool, actually. We should do that.
Well, I guess Penguin, where do you rank this?
Well, I mean, it, I think it's gonna be something we have to do as we go through because like there are a lot of these movies that I haven't seen in a long time.
Fair enough. But all right, I
But
guess this.
probably
Okay.
definitely one of the higher ones, yeah.
Yeah, this movie's pretty cool.
It's number 3 in my Ghibli ranking.
Hi.
Under under two of my favorite movies of all time. So
Oh, and there the stream goes again, just in time for it to be over.
There we go.
Well, thank you for listening,
Perfect
folks.
timing.
Sorry for all the fucking hiccups. This,
Yeah. I'm
unfortunately,
sorry.
the chat will not be archived, as I will just have to turn the Craig person into a video at this point because the stream archive is fucked. Um, Hopefully next time I do the show, it won't be as fucked. A man can hope. I'm really pissed about this actually because I haven't had a lot of streaming problems on this computer, and this is making me really fucking upset. But that's fine. It'll be okay. We will review movies. The show must go on. We will review
Yeah.
Studio Ghibli films. But
Look forward
yeah,
to the next episode of the Riely Live Movie Review Podcast with me and Random Candor reviewing Deadpool.
if it works.
Hopefully on either July 23rd or 24th, depending on whether or not Riely is available.
Questionable. Questionable. Right. Insight, where can they find you on the stupid internet?
Find me on youtube.com/InsightZoidberg. That's my main channel. I also have a vlogging channel called InsightZoidberg's Hangout Hut, where new Finish or Fail episodes should be coming sometime soon. A lot of things have been happening in my life, and I have not really been able to. I had to make a lot of time for this show. So yeah, that should be coming soon. Read my Twitter, twitter.com/InsightZoidberg, and I think that's about it.
What about you, Penguin?
You can find me on Twitter at Zardnexella. That is Alexandra backwards with a Z in front of it.
Sard Naxella. Riley Megafeed podcast, anchor.fm/Riley Megafeed. The Riley Podcast Megafeed on your platform of choice. You're already there probably, unless you're not, in which case you should go. This podcast, and then the links in the description of the feed is every other thing that I do in the world. All of it. And that's it. This episode wasn't that great. I don't think. So some of it was pretty good.
It
There were
dipped a
some
little
diamonds
in
in the
the
rough.
it dipped a little near the end, but I think the end of it was pretty strong, and I thought the beginning was alright.
All right. Well, goodbye, everybody.
Bye everyone.
Anyway, are you gonna say bye?
I don't have to say bye to these
I did.
people.
I just did.
I
I
said
just said
penguin.
bye everyone. Okay. I
All
thought
right,
you said
bye.
anybody gonna say bye.
No, I said is penguin gonna say bye?
Okay, good.
All right, goodbye.